Okay, so because the 535 doesn't have a center stand, I had to make something up. I've got this normal scissor lift sort of lift I could use, and I'm using the place on the frame where the engine is attached to, and it shouldn't bother the removal of the swing arm because that is here around there. And the front of the bike is strapped down, so the wheel is in the wheel clamp, and I've got two ratchet straps pulling down the fork legs. We'll see how it works. It should work fine. Oh, already, look, I can spin the rear wheel. I've got about 10-15 mil off the stand. Yeah, quite stable. I'm gonna lift it a bit more. Okay, I've got about an inch under the wheel. As you can see, I can spin it round, and it's quite sturdy. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's moving with the whole table, so I'm quite happy with that. Well, we're gonna remove the wheel first, so if you know how to remove the wheel, just jump over in the timestamp where I start removing the swing arm. First, we're gonna remove the cotter pin, and then just push it up to the other side, and then pull it out. Okay, so we're gonna change to stainless steel. I don't like this one. I think this is a 22 mil. Yep. With the big chrome washer. Okay, and now we're gonna move to the other side. Okay, we're gonna have to remove the torque arm. This one is a cotter pin again here. Should pull out. There you go. Okay, so that's another one. 12 mil spanner. The other side of this bolt is in the cast of this brake drum, so it won't spin. Or you don't get it out and just do that. Right, this seems to be a 14 mil on the outside and a 13 mil on the inside. Oh, I don't like rusty bolts. I might get a new one of this, so I'll have a look if it's still available. Now the torque arm should slide out. Okay, now we're gonna remove the brake arm. Just in theory, this just spins off unless it's stuck on. Okay, it's nearly off now. I had to use a locking plier on it because it just kept spinning. And then, in theory, just pull this out, take the spring off, and take this. This is an important stuff, so don't lose it. Next step, we're gonna undo the pinch bolt. Well, that just snapped off. I've got the other end still in there. Fantastic. So luckily I can grab it here with a locking plier, and hopefully it will come out this way. I didn't even put force on it, like literally nothing. Jeez, that's some material, that is monkey metal. Next step, we're gonna remove the wheel. I hope the bloody spindle is not gonna snap. Right, I'm gonna use a rubber mallet from the other side. Okay, that's flush now on this side. It should come out by pulling it. Like that. We got some spacers here. We got a washer and the spacer. Okay, so this is the way it goes together. And then the spindle goes from here to there, like that. And then you got the other bits, which is this big chrome washer and the castle nut. Okay, so this is the assembly. Okay, if you have a mudguard extension, make sure you remove it, and probably the number plate as well, because otherwise I couldn't get the rear wheel out. But now I removed the extender from here. I hope you can see it, and that wheel should just pop off like that and then roll out. That is not very good. I am not sure you can see it. I'm going to show you close up. See the splines on the final drive. That is not very good. It should be greased up. This is completely dry, like literally nothing there. This is just rust dust. So yeah, that's not very good. It's not worn at all, so that's good. It's got a bit of a movement, but there's nothing crazy. Don't forget to take the spacer out from here. So next step, we're gonna remove the this shock, the final drive shock, and then the final drive. Okay, the bottom one is a 17mm nut. Seems like I've got two different ones. I've got a, what's that, 13mm, holding this plastic cover. Okay. That's a 12mm here. Alright. And now the shock should slide off. I'm going to give it a few tap. Oh no. That easy. I'm using these ring spanners because they are quite thin over there, so you can get in between easily between the swing arm and the bolt nut, and just take them off. I've cracked these open a few weeks ago, so it shouldn't cause me any big trouble. Okay guys, I'm just gonna spin these out, and I'll be back when it's done. Okay, got all the nuts off, so basically this is the same as the big brother, and just pull it out. Really. Okay, that's not very good. Look, it's got a spring in there, but this hasn't been off for a long time, and it's unfortunately quite rusty. I'm not very happy with that, so we're gonna have a look and do something about it. And yeah, we'll have a look at this shaft as well. The top end seems to be greased up nicely. Well, it's got some grease on it, but the bottom end not really. As you can see, it's a little bit rusty. Okay, so we're gonna have a look at that later on. Same thing like on the other side. Oops, I was going down. So I might put this back in here. Oops, everything is falling. Gravity is not very good. Well, gravity is good, but not right now. Still 13. That's a lot longer. The other one was way too short. And 17, I think. And in theory, that should move down, but we're not going to move it down yet. I'm going to put this back here. Remove that brake line first. Okay, we're going to take off this brake cable. Oh, it's broken, that rubber. I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can fix it. So you just pull this back and pull this one back. You take it out like a clutch cable. Okay, and then we're just gonna move it out of the way. I think somebody touched this before. See the marks over there? Whoever took it off, it didn't bend the tab back to the bolt, so that's a big mistake. You should not do that. These tabs should be bent back to this bolt, so it can't undo itself. Very bad decision. It's a 22mm. I'm gonna get the 1/2 inch torque wrench on it, and we'll see if we can crack it. Not too bad. Just a note for you guys that I left the rear shock is still in the swing arm, so I can have an extra support. Okay, that just comes out. It's got red grease on it, fairly new grease. So I assume this being off not too long ago. Okay, now I'm gonna remove this bolt from the swing arm, from the rear shock, and the whole swing arm should slide out to the back. Very gently, just pull it, wiggle it, and that's it. And the rubber, as you can see, just slides off. It's not a biggie. I'm gonna send this for powder coating. So these are just some rubber seals, which pops off quite easily. As you can see, it just seals against the bushing. I took off the other one already, and then you should be able to push the bushing out very easily, and that should just slide out like this. It's got a bit of a rubbing mark, but not too bad whatsoever. I hope you can see it. It's nothing, no lip, nothing sticks out. Polish it up with 2500, great wet and dry, and we're gonna swap these bearings out. Okay guys, you've seen me doing this before. I'm just gonna go on so it tightens up, and then back off a little bit. Okay, tighten it up now and back off, because we don't want to scratch the bearing surface in the frame. Okay, spin this in. It's tighter than I thought, to be honest. Oops. Here we go. One bearing is out, and it's got a little lip in there. I'm not sure you can see it. The diameter goes bigger in the bore, so you know when you bottom out with the bearing. So that was quite tight, I have to say. I'm gonna take this on the other side and see if it fits between the universal joint and the frame, because if not, then I'm not sure how the hell it's gonna come out. It does fit in between, so that's good. So I should be able to knock it out from this side. I'm not gonna bore you with that, guys. So basically I'm trying to push it out the other way, okay? Try to get it out with this punch. Try to push it out, hit it there, hit it there, hit it there. Didn't really want to work. It did start. This was a fail. Try to use this sliding hammer and push it out. No, that didn't work. So this one worked though. My King Chrome 22mm socket is an absolute bang on perfect fit in that hole. So when I pushed it down and just hammered this end, and I got the bearing out literally in about 10 hits. I would call 29.8 that. Hope you can see it, maybe not. 29.8, and that fit just bang on. Alright, so both bearings out, roller bearings, needle bearings, whatever you call them, and yeah, so we're gonna have a new bearings there. Should be sailing through MOT no problem, and a brand new powder coated swing arm. This is the swing arm and the bearing removal from the 535 Virago. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate your time here, and I will see you guys in the next video.